So thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be having a look at the Inov-8 Trailtalon Max, which is just here. It's that side. Let's have a look at that side. And there's the top. Let's have a look at the sole as well. So the Trailtalon Max, I've had these for a wee while. I've run just over 80k in them. Ideal for soft ground and for long distances is how Inov-8 pitch them, which is true. They are great for both of those. They're also good for shorter runs as well. You don't have to run a long distance in these shoes. Let's start off with a few of the stats of the shoe. So you've got a midsole stack height. Different companies measure it slightly differently. On the Inov-8 website, it's claiming to be 24mm in the heel and 18mm in the forefoot. But on top of that, you have to add the likes of the depth of the lugs and how thick the insole is as well. So by the time you've added the 6mm lugs and the 6mm insole, it brings you an overall stack height of 36mm in the heel and 30mm in the forefoot, which gives you a 6mm drop. So let's have a look. The lugs themselves nicely spaced out, so they shouldn't actually clog up with any dirt when you're running through muddier conditions. And as you're flexing the shoe, anything should pop away nice and easily. Graphene enhanced outsole. Graphene basically means they're going to last absolutely ages. I've had many a Inov-8 shoe with graphene outsoles and the wear is incredible. So they are not going to wear down quickly. The only way they're going to wear down quickly is if you use them in the wrong conditions. So if you're going to be running long distances on tarmac, which you wouldn't do, you wouldn't buy this shoe for that, but they would wear down quicker. If you wear them where they're meant to be worn, which is trails and softer ground, they're going to last absolutely ages. Grip has been really good on all sorts of conditions. I must admit, I've not had many chances to run through really muddy conditions because this summer has just been really dry. It's been hard to get any substantial mud or super slippy bits to test these shoes out on. So I've been trying to go out on varied terrain. This one, single kind of narrow track, single track, and tree rooty, rocky rooty, I've already said that. Yeah, I'm just trying to give them as varied a test as I can. Yeah, the trails just aren't that wet, muddy trails as they sometimes are. So I have been trying to run in various different places over where there are no trails at all. You're just making your own path. At this point of the video, can I ask you a huge favour? Leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It does help me out hugely. So thanks very much for doing that. So the midsole itself, the midsole is a Fly Speed Pro, as it states on there. So the Fly Speed Pro midsole is nitrogen infused. One thing you may think about that shoe, with it being slightly higher stack than the regular Trailtalon, which I just happen to have there. You can see the differences just here. It is higher up, but it's not as if you're stood on it and you're stacked up so high that you're feeling unstable and you think you're going to go over on your ankle. That's not been the case. I've had good ground control when I've been running in this shoe. It's very similar to the standard Trailtalon. It's just got more height in the cushioning and the midsole, which is why they claim it to be better for longer distance runs. But as I said, you don't have to run long distances. It's equally as good running shorter distances. So if you're looking for a Trailtalon, which is an amazing shoe, I've absolutely loved this one, but you are going to run be on your feet for a long time, then this could be a good option for you. Where else have we got? The upper. We've got a mesh upper. So nice and breathable. It sheds water quickly. I've been through rivers in it and all sorts. So it has dried out quickly. You've got a toe bumper on the end here. So a little bit of protection. It's not the stiffest of toe bumpers, but that'll be one way to save a bit of weight by not making it too heavy. You've got what you call a Met cradle. which are these overlays just along here. So when you lace the shoe up, it grips nicely across your midfoot and holds your heel in place. The tongue, gusted tongue, and it is padded, and you got some padding around the heel section just here. Not a huge amount, but there's enough. There's enough. Some shoes you get extra padding around the heel section. They've not really done that on these, but I don't feel as if they've needed to. These shoes, what are they? These are UK 11.5, which is a half size bigger than I would normally be. I'd normally go for an 11, but they've been fine. I found that on one of them, I can't remember if it's the left or the right one, I have had to do I'm just looking at it now, it must be the right one. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. It's that one. I've done the runner's knot on that shoe because my heel was moving about ever so slightly. So I've just done it on one shoe and not the other, and the fit has been absolutely fine. Anatomical foot shape, so meaning it's slightly broader round here. Basically it's foot shaped. So when you're running, your feet have space to actually splay out. But this is how Inov-8 have been doing most of the models of their shoes of late. I really like it. It's a nice fit. True to size, I'd probably be ideal with an 11, to be honest. 11.5. It works out absolutely fine with me doing that one runner's knot on one shoe. Boomerang footbed. Boomerang footbed is there. So the boomerang footbed, if you're not aware of it, 6mm in depth, nice and spongy, and it does offer you some rebound as well. So yeah, it's just a really nice insole to go in the shoe. I did actually take these out and put some supportive footbeds in for a while because I was having a bit of a foot issue, just to see if that would help my foot. It didn't really help my foot, to be honest. And when I took that out and put the supportive footbeds in, there was a squeak all the time, which did my head in. So I took them out, put these back in, absolutely fine, no squeak. So the Trailtalon does come in, I touched on briefly before, the standard version here. This is the Max version, higher up, more cushioning, and it also comes with a speed version as well. And I do believe, yeah, it comes with a Trailtalon Zero as well. So the speed is a 4mm drop. The speed would be, I don't actually have the speed, but I do have the Trailfly speed, standard Trailfly and the Trailfly Max. It's a similar kind of shoe. So it would be the same with the Trailtalon series. The speed version, 4mm drop, and it's low to the ground, and it's just a bit more feely, a bit more responsive. I would say the speed is definitely, you can feel what you're running on and react a bit quicker than on something with such a big stack height. And there is the zero drop version available for everyone who is a zero drop fan out there. Weight of these, 11.5 was, let me check my notes, 337 grams pair of these in an 11.5. Not the lightest shoe, not the heaviest shoe. There's enough protection on there as you're going to need. If they stripped it back anymore, you'd be sacrificing certain things. All the models as well come in a standard width fitting and a wide width fitting. So standard for me, I've got average size width of feet. Standard, it's absolutely fine, still gives my feet plenty of room to spread out. If you've got really wide feet, you know you've got wide feet, there is a wide option. And that's through the whole range, the Max, Standard, Speed and the Zero. So you can get the different width fittings. Colour-wise, you have, on the men's ones, you've got the green, you've got red, and on the women's you have a purple coral. So 2 colour choices for the guys, 1 colour choice for the women's. On a random fact for you, on the Speed version, I do think, is it Speed or is it the Zero? You'll have to double check. One of those two, you've got a bigger size range, goes from 6 to 14 available UK sizes, whereas all of the others, it's a smaller size range, is on the screen. So how's the shoe performed when I've been running in it? Absolutely great on most conditions. It's been fine on small sections of road, I've not really done much road on it. It's more when you've got to get from a road to a trail. Absolutely fine with the cushioning. Hard pack trail's been absolutely fine as well with the cushioning. It has been good. The standard one, that's still good in all of these conditions. Longer distances, this is where this would excel, or if you're a bigger, heavier runner, or you've just got certain issues, knees or whatever it is, like we all have, just having that extra stack height with the extra bit of cushioning is gonna come into its advantage for you. Grip has been really good. I know for a fact when I get out in some really sloppy, horrible, actually quite enjoy it, muddy conditions, going up some steep stuff. I've done that plenty of times in the standard one, so I know for a fact that these are going to cope just as well because it's got the same lugs, same outsole. Thanks for tuning in to see my thoughts on the Trailtalon Max. As many of you will know, I've been a long time Inov-8 fan, so this is just another great shoe to have in your footwear arsenal. Thanks for watching.